Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist, whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Well, I've been rolling in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking through the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order of a rowdy, drop,
Hey everyone, it's your favorite time, Wuzzup time. The Mayor Mill's sitting right there, Mr. Bobby Whear. We got TV Toby on the floor, CJ behind the camera.
And a Halloween set.
And we're in Halloween mode. Oh, let's put it this way, our cameramen are in Halloween mode. Bobby and I, we don't give a rat's rear end.
They're jumping the gun.
They're a little, we got to put up this for a month.
Can you imagine when Christmas comes?
I can't imagine what's going to be like the Halloween day. I mean, our last show is on, in October, is on Halloween day.
Okay.
Yeah. So the hobgoblins are out. We have Friday night frights for all you guys coming up here, whatnot going on. My favorite story in the paper this week, Errol Clark. Hands down.
Yep.
Errol Clark, great story. I don't know his dad, but I know Errol that worked for Fred Naylor for many years.
Right.
And, good guy. And
Seems
South
like
Jefferson
a good guy. Married a lady, had a bunch of kids, took care of the kids, raised the kids, had his own kids.
Yeah.
Right? And just a very simple man, and they've lived in that same place, right on 215.
Yep.
Forever and ever. And
good story.
Very good story. I also like this Bremen Union Church. It's 200 years. And I was saying to Larry off camera, I never heard of a church that had so many denominations. They were Presbyterian, they were Methodist, Episcopal.
No Catholics though.
No, they won't let the Catholics in.
No, Catholics don't want to go do that.
I didn't know Bremen was anti-Catholic.
No,
I really didn't. But anyway, they're popular. It's not a big parish, but it's a very high-energy parish. They do a lot of stuff down there.
It looks like they're doing a lot of singing, that picture.
My buddy Jack Boak, I heard he's quite a singer. He did get into some Christmas carols one night up at the Grill. Yeah. But that picture of that dog, that is some kind of dog, English setter.
English setter.
Yep.
My next door neighbors had one growing up, and we called him Freckles.
Yeah.
And it was a good
this
dog.
one could be called Freckles.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Didn't give her the name. Didn't give her the name.
Kate Bryant won that.
Yep.
You can tell it's political time. We've got.
Well, they were all talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
But all kinds of candidates, all kinds of forums going on. So you got the one at Great Salt Bay coming up. Or is that over?
The school district? I don't think that's coming up. And although maybe, I guess somebody's running for it.
Well, no. So they're going to have a forum up at the Great Salt Bay, right?
Oh, they're going to have the
candidates forum.
Yeah, are they? I don't know. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not filming it, so I don't know what the heck's going on.
Yep. So anyway, we got an author here in Damariscotta.
You know Shannon Parker? I don't.
I know her
third novel.
A little bit. I know her husband. But anyway, she's got a very appropriate title for a book, Love and Lobsters. It's about, I guess she gets into the behavior of lobsters. Yeah, so
good for her.
Yeah, right. She's a scientist.
Yeah.
So this Molly Raines did quite a story on this gal, Jennifer Stone. So anyway, she's
well, I like that Molly did the story on both the Democrat and the Republican. So it's interesting, Molly's viewpoint, how she wrote the story.
Right. Yep. That's right.
Yeah. And we both know Abden. He's been around a while. Good stuff. And I was kind of the interest in the class day up there at Lincoln Academy. Huge success. Big crowds.
Yeah.
That good, nice picture of Mr. Lincoln Academy, Phil Page.
Yeah.
Phil and I went first grade together.
First grade?
First grade, yeah. Yeah. Say, we can go
I've never
graduate.
seen that. That's a pretty sharp-looking sweatshirt he's got on.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Class
that.
of 1970.
Wow. Unbelievable.
That was a long time ago, Bob.
Yep. So they had some nice reunions of state championship teams.
They did.
Yeah.
Ringing the bell.
Yep.
Yeah. Somewhere in the paper here. I didn't realize Cindy Wade was on that 82 state championship girls basketball team. Yeah. There was some names on there that I didn't know. That I didn't know that was on that team.
How about this gal, Hillary Peterson? She's going to give a talk at the Old Bristol Garden Club on jumping worms.
I never heard of a jumping worm.
Okay, well, I could tell you, one of my neighbors came over.
Did she jump when there was a worm?
No.
Oh, because my wife doesn't like worms. Every time she sees one, she jumps.
Well, she came over last summer and started talking about jumping worms. And Sherry and I stand there with our mouth open because we were in the same boat as you. Never heard of them.
Never heard of a jumping worm.
She's trying to tell me that jumping worms have ruined her whole lawn.
Huh.
So anyway,
Yeah.
you wanna go hear about jumping worms Thursday, October 10th at the Second Congo here in Newcastle. Hillary Peterson.
What do you do about a jumping worm?
Well, she's going to tell you.
I mean, worms are supposed to be good for gardens. I didn't.
Well, they're a different worm. They
guess
don't.
different
It's
worm.
not a regular worm. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill Anthony, he's going to talk down the Mary Barn about the book Fancy.
But how about
If you've
that?
never heard that, that's a great talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
great talk.
Fun
and
talk,
so anyway, but how about the Mary Barn? Later in the paper, it says that the Mary Barn's going to be closing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yep. So anyway, so we got some Roz Welch, local gal. She's going to be showing her stuff at the Autumn Art Show at the Back Garden Studio.
And folks, if you really want to go to a fun music show, the Rolling Stones concert,
Yep.
Stoneheads, the Boneheads, the Stoneheads.
Yeah, how come we didn't use that name?
No, we didn't, but
No.
they're going to be down at the Opera House this
Yep.
Friday night,
Yep.
next Friday night.
Yep.
So that is a great show. Josh Robbins, who plays Mick Jagger, who just knocks it out of the park every time.
So you got the Wiscasset students. They came over to the Chapman Hall House, which is supposedly the oldest house in Damariscotta. And Louise Miller is a historian, and she works for the Chapman Hall House. She gives a guided tour to the kids.
Yeah,
Which is a nice thing.
yeah.
So
Now let's see what's on the next page here.
don't forget
Bobby.
the jumping worms, folks.
Don't forget the jumping worm.
Yeah. So
Jumping Jiminy. What if any worms named Jumping Jiminy?
I just wanted to say at town of Wiscasset, they're very appreciative of their municipal offices, and they're calling the Wiscasset Select Board voted 4-0 to recognize October as a municipal office officials appreciation month.
Waldeboro, they're going to getting close to a solar array over there, which is, I guess,
Wow.
all that solar panels and stuff.
Well, they want to limit it, to I think they want to limit it to 10 acres.
Yeah, where they
So-
should. I used to agree with them, but I can't see my electric bill's gone down any because of how many solar panels are around here,
No, I don't think. Well,
and they would argue it hasn't gone up either. Well, it has gone up.
Well, not that I would do it anyway, but at my age, I'm not going to plaster them on my roof.
No,
No.
well, because we'd never get the return on investment. You'd never get your money back.
Yeah, and that murder case over there in Cushing, that's still going on.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I just wanted to bring up. It's reminding me, I have to go tomorrow to the courthouse
Yeah.
for jury duty.
Bobby's on jury duty. Yeah, Travis jury, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Travis jury.
Yeah. Does that mean a lot of time or a little time?
Had a little time. Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, you hear the cases. Somebody wants a case about drunk driving,
Yeah.
a jury case, or
Yeah.
maybe a domestic abuse or something like that. Chances are here in a murder case, something are not good.
Well, I don't know if they want to get out of drunk driving. They don't want to come in front of me. How about a passion for pets? You got October 6th. We got Marita Lord. She's going to be singing over there at the Waldeboro Inn. You ever been over there? Waldeboro Inn?
No, never had.
It's right there in the village. And so anyway, going to be puppies over there, kitties for rent, for adoption, and so
Pets, passion for pets.
Waldeboro Women's Club, they're going to meet on October 8th Grace McCarthy, she's from the Maine AARP. She's going to give a presentation. And how about these two real estate companies? They merged.
They merged. Clayton Bottle been around a long time.
Yeah, Clayton's been around
Jessica
a long
Pooley,
time.
she's been there a few years. But,
but they merged.
I'm trying to. You're in the real estate business. What's the benefit to that?
Well, more coverage, more listings, more listings, more opportunity to sell, more exposure. But anyway, Clayton's probably ready to retire, so he's probably going to be
maybe
taking a few steps back.
I kind of was interested in this Edgecombe group that's got together. You know, they're talking about the Edgecombe tax increases, looking for solutions. I think every town needs some kind of a committee come up with that. You know.
Some kind of group. They said, it was somewhere in the article, they said they didn't wanted the group to be identified. So they wanted it to be kind of secretive. But how about this, there was a shooting over there in Booth Bay Harbor a year ago. And I don't know the gentleman who got shot, but I do know his father. But anyway, his father told me this guy, Thomas Horahan Jr., he got shot 5 times and drove himself to the hospital.
Yeah.
And so anyway,
yeah,
I think this guy might be going away for a while.
Sounds like he got, 20 years or something, didn't he? Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah. 35th season going to be happening for the Midcoast Symphony Orchestra.
That's a long time to put a band together, isn't it?
It sure is. It sure is. And
that's going to be at the Orion Performing Arts Center in Topsom.
Yeah, I've been there.
You have?
Nice.
Oh, of course you have.
It's a nice facility. I went to see the Midcoast Symphony over there. A few political that is going on, huh? Wouldn't you say?
You think a few?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Glenn Chadbourne's. Where does he come up with this stuff?
Yeah.
All the.
I think
maybe those are jumping worms coming out of the picture.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's Glenn's right on top of these
is.
insects. So I think he dreams this stuff and then puts it on paper the next day. But anyway, we got a fall season planned at Booth Bay Railway Village Museum, folks. If you've never been over there, it's unbelievable over there. The car collection over there.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's always a fun tour.
Yep.
I haven't been there for a few years, 3 or 4 years ago.
Put your kid on the train.
Yeah.
Take you for a ride.
Yeah, the Pumpkin Fest is back. The editorial is up all about that. Lots of political editorials. Everybody's candidate's the best one going.
Well, I was in the back parking lot this morning, and they got it all cleaned up. I don't know what maybe they're stopped for the...
They're going to stop for the Pumpkin Fest.
Yeah,
they're going to be closed, I think, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They're not going to do anything down there.
Well, they got one little area fenced off, but the rest of it looks like a free-for-all.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got Mark Poirier. He's going to be showing his artwork at the Y coming up here. He's showed around town. And then Waldorf Library, they're going to have a talk about Julie Casson of Coastal Maine Regional Broadband. She's going to be talking about fraud and scams. I mean, I get a call a day.
Oh, absolutely.
I got a call on the way in here.
Yeah, absolutely, all the time.
Oh.
I thought this was pretty interesting. These girls from Lincoln Academy went to the Olympia Snow Leadership Institute.
Yes.
That's a plus for the girls.
Yep.
That is a big time plus.
Midcoast Conservancy, there's a gal by the name of Annalise Lily Pugh. She got the winner of the Sheepshead River Volunteer of the Year Award. It's first one given out. They say she's well deserved. But I guess this salmon restoration project at the Sheepshead River, they said something about it's the farthest southern river in the state of Maine to be
habitat for
salmon, be housing Atlantic salmon. So I didn't realize that. Yeah, that fraud and scam thing, that's, folks, if you ever want to know about that. Well, on the way in here, the lady called me to tell me I had to pay my back taxes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so she needed my information.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Okay.
And you gave it to her, right?
Yeah. So, anyway.
Marie Bernheimer Pinkham Roberts, 105 years old on the obituary. Mom to Buzzy and Gary and Danny.
Yeah, right.
She introduced my mom and dad
No kidding.
in 1949.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Joseph Barth passed away. One of the.
I didn't know him, but I
Yeah.
did know Mike Baston. He was a couple years ahead of me in school.
Joe is one of the greatest carpenters.
Was he?
Oh yeah, he was fantastic. People would wait years for him to build a house. For
Yeah.
them. Yep. So,
Yeah.
get some.
Yeah.
Calvin's got some nice pictures of lighthouses all over the place. So anyway, these lighthouses, not only were they postcards in Maine, they also sold them all over the United States. Get a nice picture of a postcard. You make a postcard, you sell it out in Kansas.
Yeah.
Got some Lincoln Academy students, Jaden Brown and Noah Bercheski. They were National Merit Scholars Program. Their tests on the PSATs are like through the roof. And then there's Laurie Crook's got a picture of a house. It's the old Gensner house.
Yeah.
Frankie Gensner grew up in that house.
Yeah.
And boy, it's seen better days.
It sure
Do you
has.
think that's salvageable, Larry?
Gee, I don't know, Bob.
Yeah. So anyway, Samoset Fish and Game Club, they'll have to make an evaluation of that house and see if they can
Firewood,
fix
maybe.
it. But anyway, they got all kinds of shooting competitions coming up over there. And
Down the Thompson Ice House down there in South Bristol.
yeah, that was a great article.
Yeah.
Great article.
Been recognized for excellence in historic preservation.
Yep.
That's pretty nice feather in that cap.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Sports. Bobby, if you want to see a good football game, go on LCTV Video on Demand. Madomic last week absolutely shut down a team from Brewer
Yep.
who was high scoring. They'd averaged almost 30 points a game. Shut them out.
And your
You're
buddy,
talking about a great
there,
defense.
Ruiz,
Yeah.
he had 180.
Another 190 yards or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
He just broke the game open.
Yeah.
You know, they opened right up.
How big is this kid?
Probably my size.
Yeah, 170 pounds? 180?
Maybe 170 pounds, maybe 160 pounds.
Boy.
You know, 5'7", 5'8".
We got to get him on some.
He doesn't. Let's put it this way: he doesn't look that big on the football field from the broadcast booth.
Right.
But now, if you stand next to him, maybe he's a little bit bigger. I
Right.
don't know. But boy, he can run like the wind.
Boy, too bad we can't get him on a weight program.
Oh yeah. And I tell you, another kid had a heck of a ball game. Is Walker Simmons. Opening handoff, took it 30 yards. We weren't even ready with the replay yet. First play, right up the gut, 30 yards, and it like set the tone for the whole game.
What do they got for the next game?
They play Oceanside tomorrow night at Rockland.
Really?
So yeah, it'd be a big ball game, and I don't know if it's live streamed or not. They did live stream them on the Facebook page of the Oceanside football team.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know if you'll get that anywhere or not, but they don't do the LCTV job over there. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
It's too bad the Madomic girls, they beat Lincoln Academy. They got a couple goals in the second half.
It got a little chippy too between the girls.
I see that.
Yeah, red cards. Coaches got yellow cards, and all kind of. And both the Madomic, both boys and girls are #1 in Northern Maine
Okay.
in soccer.
Okay.
So, and the Madomic football team is #3, and moving up probably after that last
Yeah.
win. So big game tomorrow night.
Boy, I'll tell you though, Lincoln's got a superstar in this, Dylan Burmeister. She, in the cross country, she took first place, and Lincoln came in third in the meet, but Dylan was the #1 gal running, and it looked like it was in the mud too.
Yeah. Yeah, we've. I mean, CJ, he's a big runner behind the camera here.
Yeah.
He's a big runner. He's going to film one next week somewhere. He's going to be filming over there, some track cross country meet. And we use him to fill in. People give you highlights.
Yep. The other gal is Ava Collimore. She's a Madomic Valley runner. She won the meet up in Belfast. But how about this vintage baseball game?
Yeah, it's gonna.
Do they use gloves?
No.
No gloves.
No gloves.
You know, Midcoast Sports Hall of Fame. That's up there at Dow Furniture.
Yeah, out in the field.
Yeah, and they're going to play a vintage baseball game. So they.
Yeah, we used to put a piece of board down for the plate, you
Yeah,
know, for the home
yeah.
base, and you know.
Yeah, folks, I mean, if you can picture it, catching that baseball with no glove, it's unbelievable. So, Lincoln Field Hockey then won their homecoming game. And anyway, of course, the Lincoln Academy Golf,
They're tough.
They're tough. I mean, they got Kellen Atticus, and they got a couple other hot shots. There's a picture of Errol Clark's family here on the back page, and nice looking family. The nice picture of the Bremen Union Church that was on the first page, and the pastor is Marilyn Nichols. She started last May. I think she's liking it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Quite a golf scramble they had down there.
Boy, that wasn't it?
Jeez.
Boy, it must have been 50 of them.
They had big turnout for alumni. Yeah, the 82 girls team.
Yeah.
Coached by Danny Pinkham, Walt White. Danny was the head coach.
Now, how about Eileen Cole? They show Eileen Cole
Ringing the bell.
ringing the bell, and she was she won the she was who repaired the bell in '96. What do you possibly think? Is she a welder?
Well, her husband was a very good welder.
Yeah. So
He was quite a machinist.
anyway, picture of the Lincoln Academy senior girls soccer team.
Yeah.
And how about the LA Lincoln Academy robotics team?
Yeah.
They
They
went
did
to-
well last year, and they're going to be okay this year.
It's called the Lobster Bowl, and
Yeah.
they got robots and mechanical things, and
Yeah. We did a great show last spring with the robotics team that went to Dallas. It was good. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty fun watching those kids. They're pretty clever. Coming up with all that good stuff.
Newcastle Realty, they gave a nice check to the library because they were the ones that sold that building, the original library. In Midcoast Bridge scores, they got Rachel Sherrill of Damascotta was one of the 3 top scorers, and I know she's a very good bridge player. And
Yeah, First National Bank, they gave away a 36-cent dividend, so $1.44 per share for this year. 5.53% feature return. That's not
Dr. Howie Nielsen, the Whitefield Library. Whitefield Library's got some stuff going on up there. Up in Whitefield, Dr. Howie Nielsen is Sunday, November 12th, is going to talk about birds around the world.
Yeah.
Not just birds here. We got a fiddle workshop at the Waldo. That's going to be October 12th. Alice Dare Frazier and Natalie Haas. Alice Dare, never heard of it.
No.
Never heard of that. And then this Tangle and Hearts play, written by a gal from Edgecombe. It's played one weekend. It's going to be playing this weekend too.
That's a great picture there. Sunday Morning in Friendship by John Burke, that artist.
Yeah, beautiful picture. Phew.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Big conservation donation over there to Salt Marsh Cove. Gain for the Damascotta Coastal Rivers Conservation.
Yeah, that's some kind of
That's a big gift.
39 acres,
40
1,100 feet of frontage.
Shore frontage.
And yeah, so God bless them, Helen Weld and Robert Strachan. Pictures of, because we had the Pembroke Oyster Festival. It's no longer in Damascotta. And
No, down Booth Bay.
Inherited it down at Booth Bay.
Yeah.
Picture my buddy Steve Peters shucking oysters there. And here's the article. Mary Barnes going to close at year's end. I saw that our LCTV did that tape on the hospital with Cindy and all that.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to open up on Sunday night.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Very, very informative.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. We had a lot of fun filming there. It was a lot of work. The guys did a great job. Haven and CJ did a great job with the video. And
very, very well-spoken employees.
Yeah.
Very well-spoken.
Yeah.
I noticed Barbara didn't get on camera.
Now, is the Maryborough going to close for good or just
Yeah,
for the winter?
yeah, sounds like it, Larry. It's too bad.
So it means it's going to go up for sale? I don't know who owns it.
I don't know.
Well, is that a non-profit that owns that? I don't know.
Well, you got your Classic Harmony is a singing group over there at Lincoln Home, and boy, they got quite a crew. They've got about 40 people. Beth Preston and Sean Fleming put this group together, and they're gonna
go at it.
They're gonna go at it. They also have a women's barbershop chorus, and it's called Mainly Harmony, and it's going to be held. They're going to be ramped up for the holiday season.
There's a lot of good shows going on here. Lincoln Theater's got Singing in the Rain, and
Yep.
Booth Bay's got Tangling Hats is over to Waldo. And
yeah, the Lincoln also is starting up the Met Live again.
Yeah.
So if you like this Metropolitan Opera, folks.
And we want to add here before we run out of time, Bobby, that the end of the month in October, we've got a couple of great shows going on. LCTV is going to have the Beatles at Lincoln Theater at 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon on the 27th. And if you haven't got your tickets yet, you ought to get them, because the night before, Vintage Skinner is at Waldo Theater.
Yep.
And yours truly has tickets for that. You got tickets for that yet?
No, I haven't got tickets for that yet.
You better get on the stick, Bobby, because I think that one's going to be a sellout.
Yep. So.
They're both going to be sellouts, because the Beatles are going to be great. You got your Beatles tickets yet? You haven't got those yet either.
No.
No.
All right, I got to go with my guess.
Yeah.
I got a nice picture of Wayne Farron and Ed Polowachik and
yeah, they're going at it
Vincent
nose to
Brown.
nose there. Yeah.
Anyway, oh yeah, this article here, it shows Bill Pluker and Chloe Maxman,
I saw that.
and they're going to town. They got a farm out there.
Out in Warren. I thought
Yeah.
she was up in Jefferson somewhere.
No,
but,
I thought it was in Waldoboro.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's called Begin Again Farm, and
if you look at that picture real close, the cow looks like he's almost mooing there.
Right.
Until you notice there's another cow behind him.
right. But anyway, they're growing all kinds of vegetables. They're sourcing them out to the Rising Tide and Good Turn Co-op, and they're producing beef, and so good for them.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bremen Country Fair, that's October 5th, and it's going to be at, let's see, all the proceeds, they're going to go to local charities, Waldoboro Food Pantry, Community Energy Fund. Nice. Very nice.
Nice stuff. Well, that just about wraps it up, Bobby. What you got planned for this weekend?
Well,
Anything
I'm
good?
trying to get it together so I can sell my sausages on Pumpkin
Those
Fest.
have become an institution on Main Street, Pumpkin
Wow,
Fest.
people are.
You haven't had a sausage sandwich until you've had a Bobby Whear sausage
I
sandwich.
mentioned that I wasn't going to do it, and the town's in an uproar.
Yeah. We don't gonna let you off that easy. Just
I've been
don't
waiting
let
all-
old age of fear stop.
I've been
you.
waiting a whole year for this.
Oh yeah, they're the best sausages going.
Yeah.
They're really good. And you're gonna do them in front of the River Grill, right?
Yep.
I've heard these there.
Yeah.
Folks, it's been fun. What's up? This version. I'm Larry Sidelinger. He's the man of the mails, Bobby Whear. We got CJ behind the camera, and we got TV Toby right here. Here to say goodnight. See you next time, folks. Chase Tree and Tractor Service, with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.